Hi, and welcome to the Light Paves Way. I just want to thank you all for your subscribes and your likes and for taking the time out to view my content. I really do appreciate it. Now, all my messages, my videos are timeless, so I trust that when you come across it, there will be a message in there for you. Not every message is going to be for you, and that's okay. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if it doesn't resonate, maybe the next one will. I have the Devil in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. There's a release here. There's a release. Some of you are releasing a toxic situation, whether that is a codependent relationship, advices, or even a behaviour within yourself. You realise that being in this devil energy wasn't serving you, it wasn't, bringing you any sort of happiness, and you're releasing it. You've got hope that, your life or the situation at hand is gonna improve. Yeah, this you've had this realization, this epiphany of the Eight of Wands here. The way this is like a lightning bolt hitting you, a message coming from, the divine. This is an epiphany that, the way you was living, the situation, that thing that no longer serves you, it wasn't making you happy. This is an awakening. Yeah, you've literally had no control over this. You had no control over this toxic, this devil energy. So the divine has had to step in. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. There was a lot of conflict here. Possibly for some competition. But you're leaving that behind now. You're planning for your future. If we take we've got between these two, we've got the Three of Wands. So you're planning for that future. Yeah, some of you was you was dishonest and immature. There was a lack of grace with the Swan in reverse. You didn't know how to take care of you, to take care of yourself. Maybe some of you wasn't even shown growing up. So we've got the Daughter of Swords here. Oh, I'm sorry. That's that's the Nine of Swords, not the 10. So yeah. Yeah, it's still releasing, letting go, and healing, having hope. But yeah, some of you wasn't shown, you wasn't given the wisdom of how to, you know, have that self-love, that self-care. And some of you had the owl is perched onto the sword. You've had to try and navigate your way to try and to gain the knowledge of what self-care is, what self-love is. And you know, there's been times of extreme darkness, you know, where you've really sunk into, you know, the devil energy, sunk into addiction, sunk into, you know, the situation. And you didn't see, at times it probably seemed like there was no light at the end of the tunnel, but deep within you had a glimmer of hope. And you know, it only takes a mustard seed of faith for the divine. That's all it takes, is a mustard seed. The divine couldn't see you go through this anymore, and that's why they've stepped in. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you've made a choice here to balance out the energy, to bring balance to yourself, to bring balance to your life. You know, you want that hope, that divine connection. And, you know, some of you want to live longer. With the butterfly, in the past, there was no growth, there was no fertility, but you've made that choice now to turn things around for yourself with the help of the divine. Yes, look at that. Yeah, some of you are realizing that, you know, this toxicity has been deeply rooted within yourself, within your family. And you may be looking back at situations that have gone on in the family, and where has this, you know, toxicity, when did this toxicity start? How did it start? And by looking back at the root cause of the situation, you're able, with the Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck, untangle the roots. so you were able to move the wheel to your advantage, to go in your favour, to receive that growth. Yeah, you're receiving wisdom of where to look. Some of you may be having dreams about things that have happened in the past, about your childhood. This could be to do with your parents, because we have the sun and the moon here. Yeah, so some of you are going through, whether this is your first awakening, second or third, but yeah, you are going through a transformation at the minute, leaving the things that no longer serves you behind, for you to transform and for you to grow and heal. Now I'm going to get you a healing with the angels card. Let's see what comes out of you. Yeah, we have truth and integrity. You're being you're being shown the truth about the situation, about your past, and where all this stems from. Some of you may be called, you know, to speak up on it, about it, to speak your truth, and to become vulnerable. You know, open up. Just one more, please. Yeah, underneath the deck, we've got new beginnings. Yeah, forgiveness. As you heal, as you move through this, some of you are being called to forgive, to have forgiveness, you know, to the past people, that this trauma, these addictions, this toxic energy has it stems from, you know, because as we go through this journey, we learn that, you know, everything's a lesson, and we have these awakenings. Now, as it shows here, you wasn't shown that self-love, that self-care. So maybe your parents wasn't shown either. So in a way, they didn't know any better. So there's a need to forgive. Yeah, it can be hard to forgive, but when you forgive someone, it's not for them, it's for you. You're reclaiming your power and saying, do you know what? I'm not letting these wounds, these addictions take hold of me any longer. You know, because you've got that glimmer of hope, of that mustard seed, to have a better future for you and for your children and for those that come after you. You want better. And that's where the new beginnings come through. So when you speak up, speak your truth, and have forgiveness for the past, new beginnings will come in for you. I'm going to leave that there, guys. And if this resonates with you, drop me a like and a comment. And if you've not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Thank you and goodbye.